Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Boyer here on Wednesday morning. Today you need to turn in your outline of Born a Crime literary analysis, and so that is I have it up and it's in the folder. Excuse me for today. There were a couple of questions that people had. Mark, thank you for your questions. Those were really good questions. So it's the same format as the education essay. You need a hook, an overview, brief overview of the book, and then your thesis statement. So here I wrote one. In the memoir Born a Crime by Trevor Noah, a strong message is a mother's love can seem harsh at times, but it makes a strong child who can survive a sometimes cruel world. All right, so in my overview, in my introduction, I might talk about apartheid in South Africa and the cruel world that Trevor did grow up in. And I mean the cruelty still of being a biracial person in our world. And the hook, again, hooks are hard. I do those last. So I'm going to come back and do that last. All right, so then you want 6 body paragraphs. So your topic sentences all need to talk about this thesis statement. They all need to talk about how Trevor Noah's mother was cruel at times, but she did it out of love to make him strong to survive the cruelty of the outside world. Okay, so everything needs to talk about that. So my first topic sentence is Trevor's mother threw him from a moving car to protect him. And then I'll have put my quote here and I'll explain why she did this and how she did it and part of the danger of where they lived and how that shows that, even though it seems like a really harsh thing to do, she did it because she loves him. Okay, and then my next paragraph, Trevor's forced to attend a Catholic school and go to church every week to keep him out of trouble. And then I will have a quote probably about the school because he really didn't like that school and he questioned everything because he was so smart. And then explain how, he hated that school. She thought it was important that he go there. She did it because she wanted to protect him from going to the school that was not as good for the black kids. So again, she's doing what she can. And sometimes it seems harsh and he didn't like it, but she was doing it all out of love. Okay, and then the third topic sentence, I'm going to talk about how Patricia moved the family to a white neighborhood and she pretended to be the maid of Trevor's father, and she would pretend things all the time because she was not supposed to live in that neighborhood with her son. So I'll have a quote that talks about that, and then I'll explain how she again did that, even though it was dangerous. She again did that for the safety and love of her family. And then paragraph 4, when she pretends not to know him at the grocery store and the lesson she's trying to teach him. I mean, he still, as an adult writing this book, remembers that. So it obviously had a big effect on him. And it seems so harsh. But why did she do that? It seems to me like she did it all out of love and to toughen him up. And then my 5th body paragraph, when they're communicating through letters and she's disciplining him through letters, and she's partly doing that because she wants him to write and she wants him to be able to express himself. And then they can talk to each other about things that might be more difficult face to face. And I actually wish I would have read that when I was in that stage with my own kids. Maybe I would have written them letters and made them write me back. I think that's pretty good. But why did she do that? And again, out of love and to make him a survivor. Finally, Patricia, Trevor's mother, sometimes uses harsh words and actions to toughen up her son. And then I'll have a quote here, like there's times when she just hauled off and hit him, or she insulted him, and it seems harsh at times, but then why was she doing it? He lived in a very harsh world and he needed to be strong, and she was toughening him up. And so I will explain that in this last paragraph. And then the conclusion, I'm rewriting the thesis, so I'm going all the way back up here, and I'm going to rewrite that and say it in a slightly different way for my conclusion paragraph, and then overall thoughts about the book, and then I'm going to finish with an important thought that I want to leave you, the reader, with. And what does this have to do? Why is this an important thing for us to be reading today? What does it have to do with me? Okay, so again, here are the requirements. The rubric is in the folder. And I looked and corrected all of your theses, your thesis 1 and 2, and I'm so impressed that you got other people to look at them, or at least you made it look like it. So I'm really, really impressed with the work you're doing, and I'm going to scale back the grammar for this week so you can work on this essay, work on the outline. That will be due tonight at midnight. So, and then I will look at those, and then look at you're going to write your rough drafts, and I will continue to give you feedback, and then somehow we'll figure out how we can do writing conferences so you can exchange these with each other. All right, be safe. I miss you all, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.